What's happening? Check it out. We got a new toy. We are going to put that over in the dinette window. It will run on the solder that we have right here. 545 watts. We have, altogether we have just under 1500, but we're only running about 1,000 right now. I'll hook the rest of it up if needed. But that's it. I'm getting ready to put this in the window, put this thing together, and see how it works. I know CR Views is working great, so I assume this one is going to work just fine too. Time to get comfortable and get to work. So while we're watching the raid parade, that's the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla showing his garden off. There he is. But anyway, back to the project. While we got that going on, I'm going to put this together. It's out of the box. Got the side panels, the top part. That's all there is to it. They just slide on the sides here and screw this part in. This part here gets screwed in, and then these just slide back and forth. Probably not even going to need these, but I'm going to put them on anyway. But yeah, I'm sure it's going to work. So let me get it together. And like I said, I may have to move the table over about an inch. Maybe. I said that in the live stream, but we'll see. Well, there it is, all put together. Lulu's happy. But yeah, wasn't nothing. There's right there, 4 screws. That's all you put in, and then these slide down the side. There's little holders for it. You just slide back and forth. There's nothing to screw to, just them 4 screws. It's got a pretty long cord on it too, really long. So just grease the outlet, which is over here behind the Epicool. But this is looking good. It's pretty. Even got a remote control with it. But the next step is I got to take this table out and then get it over there in that window, and I may have to take the hinge off this dinette over here. That way we could take the bottom off, at least get into it. That's Moosey over there. But yeah, so now let me get the table out and get this thing in. There it is, all installed. I even put new foil bubble up over the window to cover it up. Keep that hot outside. Foiled over the expanding things on the side of the AC. But it even come with a remote control. But there it is, it's running on our solar. Generator is not on, and it feels pretty good in here. Pretty nice. I did have to move the table over. I'll show you that here in a minute. But yeah, I did have to move the table over roughly 3 inches, maybe 2 inches, but not bad. It's still not sticking out here in the aisleway. I'm standing in front of it. But yeah, there it is, running good too, and it feels really good in here. Take a gander outside. But you can hear generator's not running. Nope. It's a beautiful sound, ain't it? Last month I spent $260 in gas running the rooftop AC up there. Oh, you can't see it. But here the generator is not running. There's the rooftop. $260 last month to run that. There's the little 6,000 BTU air conditioner running on the solar. Feels good in there. I got to maybe do something with this. It's sealed up really good inside though with foam insulation and foil bubble. I'm gonna redo the foil on the windows, but it's working good. Here's our solar over here, laying on the ground because the sun is pretty high up in the sky right now. Here soon I'll be standing them up to catch more of that sun directly. Stay on top of the wattage. But this is a 190, that's a 190, so that's 280 watts. Yeah, you don't get full 280. It's getting, or 380 watts. It was pulling in 279 the last time I checked. And with these three, that's 250, 250 to 250, that's 750. So there's like 1,000 watts sitting here, except I don't understand why, but I'm getting 1,000 watts out of these panels and I don't know why. These are not doing it. It's something out here and I haven't figured it out, but everything's okay inside. Nothing's getting hot, overheated, or nothing like that. But these are the little stands. I got these at K&B Tools. Vendors use them. And I'll stand them up here in a few, because it's almost that time. Plus I got another 250 watt panel I can put out here. I need a solar controller for it. I haven't picked one up yet. So I'm thinking about getting a bigger solar controller for these and then putting the other 250 that I got inside on the solar controller these guys are on. So that would be 1380. I also in Bobby have 100 watt Harbor Freight kit. I can throw that out here. So that'll put us up to 1480 if needed. Right now this is fine. But yeah, we're cooling on the AC. And the sun is directly up there, almost straight down on these panels. But yeah, it's getting close to needing to stand them up, so I think I'm gonna stand them up real fast. Show you what they look like all stood up. There they are, all stood up. I'm one stand short, but this step ladder works great. I keep it in the back row, whether it be that row or this row, to keep that shadow off the other panels that might be behind it. Got my windsock on, it kind of got breezy. So there they are. I dusted them off. And they are catching the sun and cooling the rig. You can't beat it. Free AC, free air conditioning. That air conditioner will pay for itself in a month and a half. But there it is. We're all set up. I'm going inside where it's cooler. I gotta eat lunch. I haven't ate nothing all day. Have a good one. Yep, you hear it. Generator's running. We went almost to 6 p.m. I probably could have went longer, but I seen 12-1 on batteries. But then when I switched over to the generator and I came out and I laid the panels down, because if you see the bushes, it's getting pretty windy, so I've got this goofy mic on again. Ooh, I think that was a cottonseed. But as soon as I fired the generator up, and by the way, I'm not running the rooftop on the generator, I'm running the window unit. I should use less gas too, being a smaller unit. But it immediately showed float charging on my batteries. It's telling me my batteries were topped off, so what I was seeing in there, I think, is what it was pulling. I've got to get all this stuff back in Bobby. A lot of this goes in Bobby, but I took it out today for a supply run. Some of that was sitting there though. Except for my mixer. It goes in there and then that goes to the dumpster. That's from the roof. But it worked great. It really did. Let's go around over here. The front half is really, really cool. The back half is cool, but not as cool as the front half. But I put a fan over there to push it that way, and that really helped. 12-volt fan. Get the screen rolled up so we can get moving, but it's running. I don't like this crookedness. It's kind of crooked in there. I'm gonna see. Oh, I can't. I see that. It's got a more of a indentation where it doesn't over there. Okay. Well, that's good anyway. If any water runs out, it'll run out on the edge. So, but there's no humidity in the desert, so it won't make water. But it worked great. I really need to get the other 250 out there. And I know we probably could have went longer. Let's see where the sun is. Right there. So when it gets over in that area of the sky, it's, you know, it's not directly onto the planet, you know, like it is when it's straight up there above these panels. So it, you know, you lose a little bit as you get close to sunset. But I think I could have went a little longer. I'm learning this yet. So as we learn more, we'll get better at it. We may be able to go until the sun goes down yet. I don't know yet. I was too scared to try that. Probably tomorrow. But it's working great. Like I said, when I turned the generator on, it went back to float charge. And when it's float charging, your batteries are topped off. So I was probably seeing what it was drawing. But, alright, I'm going back inside. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. There's where I moved the table over. Not too far. Oh, Lulu, you trying to run the camera? Yeah, roughly, what? 3 inches maybe. You see the back one back there. But that's what I had to do to get that air conditioner in the window over there. But was nothing to it. Just remove the screws, and that's particle board, so you don't even really need to drill pilot holes. They'll go right back in. But yeah, I told you I'd show you how I moved the table. Well, that's what I did. I just unscrewed the top, slid the top over, and screwed it back down. Easy peasy.